Sir.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brussels here in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, and I love yo mama. I mean? Yeah. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
Hello. Hold up, I just want to build anticipation. You dig? It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, the leader, the co-founder, and the CEO. And we ain't talking about Mercedes Monet. Other university, you dig? Aka the man appear, girl, equipped a crawl space and have a run to a crawl space.
And on the boards, they call him Stevie Franchise, but you are nasty. You may call him JK.
You already know it's your boy Stevie Franchise on the ones and twos, bringing you that Ultra Wrestling Hill news. And
I give you the pleasure of introducing today's guest.
Let's get it. RX Superstar is in the building.
What's up, you guys? What's up, Messiah? What's up, everybody? I'm RX Superstar, the brightest star, the hitmaker, the older of ogres. Man, I'm just your new world champion.
And take this opportunity to plug whatever you need to plug. Shameless plugs.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm an influencer of Comic Cons. I'm a photographer. I love wrestling. Shout out to Yup, I Like Wrestling. Shout out to Jobless Tier Podcast. Shout out to Big Event that I just went viral and did a video skit with the guy. I forgot his name, but the dog I remember is called Sleepy. So he pretends he's a blind guy, right? And he has the dog, a little stuffed dog, and he goes, roo, roo, roo.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta look this up.
I've seen that guy.
So if you go to IG and you go to type in Big Event, that's the big wrestling joint that all the wrestlers come and stuff like that. So Monet was there with this year. She was one of the features, and AJ Lee was one of the features.
Okay.
So me and him, we did a skit right next to AJ Lee. So I'm just standing there. I was like, yo, let's do a skit because we know each other from the Power Ranger community and stuff like that. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, he's like, RX, what you want to do? I was like, I got it. Come on. So I'm looking at my watch. I was like, just stand there like we online. And you know, you do what you do. So he'll stand right next to you and he'll go, hoo, ask you for the time.
Right.
He's like, what's the time, man? Don't you see I'm right here? What's the time? You know, I can't see. Can you tell me what's the time? So he's doing all that. And I just say, like a Power Ranger fan, it's morphin' time. So he just goes crazy. And he's like, what you mean it's morphin' time? Do I look like a Power Ranger to you? Are you a Power Ranger? What you mean? So he's just going crazy. So we went viral, and we at 60K views now, and it keeps going and going and going.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, we just do fun stuff like that.
That's
you know
awesome.
At wrestling events. It's like, when you go to these wrestling events, it's like going to an actual show.
Very oozy.
Yeah, very oozy.
Very
Right
oozy.
there with the
Very oozy.
yee, you know what I'm saying? So that's my pick, by the way. That's my pick to be next world champion.
Yeah. Well, we'll be talking about him a little later on today.
Yeah, they got to stay tuned for it. Shout out to everybody out there that's live watching.
Word.
We appreciate everybody who tuned into everybody's podcast.
Appreciate having you, sir.
But I appreciate you guys. This is a blessing right here. We got the world championship title right here. I can't wait till we dive into what we're going to discuss and stuff like that. We got the Messiah here. Messiah got the shirt on that speaks for itself. So we know where he going. You know what his pick is on that triple threat.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We will get to that.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
We will get to that right after these cheeks.
Hey.
And, as we always do, kicking it off with Cheeks of the Week, we bring to you first the recently departed Elektra Lopez.
I'm proud of my cheeks.
That beautiful, beautiful. Hey, what is she? Dominican? I forgot.
I have no idea.
I forgot what she is, but bring it all out. Beautiful.
I don't
Latin.
give a flying fuck what she is. Bring her here, boy.
I gotta pull
Facts.
down my shades for this.
Facts.
Oh, wow.
And then we got some beautiful milk. We got Tiffany Stratton and Megan Bain, the Megasis. That is a lot of women, and I will climb a tree.
Bitch. Like,
Storm said
hey,
it
look,
best.
we're gonna say it right. That's a big bitch.
That's a big bitch.
Man,
Definitely get lost with her.
you would love to get
always
lost.
Tiffy time.
Yeah, stiffy time.
Always Tiffy time.
Stiffy time, as I like to say.
Hey, look, it's stiffy time, but I still don't believe that Drew was married to her in 2010. It's still crazy.
Word.
She got a Kaiser roll, so you know. Out of time, she finished it.
And then next up, we got the beautiful Cora Jade and her implants. I still say Braun Breaker fumbled the bag.
I think so.
Hey, man.
Honestly, think so.
I didn't even know she was all that. Damn. Braun Breaker let that go?
Yeah. I say he fumbles the bag.
It don't matter. I'm gonna break her for her. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
And the main event of this segment, name those cheeks.
Rex, do you want to guess?
Oh, wow, hold on. My glasses are falling
Let's start with the left. Who's the redhead?
off. Who's the
Oh, I already know who that is.
Oh my God.
Name those cheeks.
I think I know who the redhead
Is that Marie? No.
You got it.
Oh.
is. Yeah, that's Marie
Okay.
Kanellis.
Marie Kanellis.
The queen of angles.
The angles don't lie.
Hey, the angles ain't lying. I'm paying attention.
And then who do we have on the right? I'll give you a hint. They're both in AEW.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
They're not. One is in AEW. One is not.
Okay.
One WWE. One AEW.
Is that Lana with
My-
the blue?
No.
My baby mama, my future wife. You can pick either.
It's actually an odd pairing once I tell you.
It's an odd pairing.
It's an odd pairing once I tell
They
you.
look like twins.
It could be.
Maurice.
It could be an odd.
No.
Look, it could be an odd pairing. But there's a lot of handful back there.
Nope.
Wow. There's a lot of our guesses.
Is
are
that
wrong.
Penelope?
Close.
Is that
That's Sky Blue.
That's not Tony. That's not Timeless Tony Storm. No.
Nope.
Be bigger.
Is that one of them Sky Blue?
Nope.
Damn.
He was
I don't
close
know
to
who that.
Penelope Ford. That was the closest guess so far.
You got to tell me who these are, because I don't know who these are.
Yeah, I'm already confused.
The pink is Harley Cameron.
Oh my God, I didn't guess
Fuck
that.
out of here.
The blue is Scarlett Bordeaux.
Wow. They've been in the gym.
They have.
First of all, Scarlett Bordeaux is out here trying to get some chocolate. That's what it sounds like. That's right.
And this has been Cheeks of the Week.
Very oozy.
Definitely a yeet on that.
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
Man, I'm going to go to sleep. Fuck you.
All
And
right.
we move along to Ultra Fantasy Booking. Oh, did I leave that out the rundown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. But it's all right. They
Yeah.
know. They know the segment.
At
So-
this point, they should know by now.
They should know by now.
Last week was Warzone, and it was Title Tuesday for Warzone. We kicked the night off with a promo by the one and only Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, before you even got too far, adrenaline in my soul. Something, something.
Oh
Cody
my
Rhodes.
God.
I gotta hear the
It's
words for it. It's like
Raheem Rhodes.
karaoke. I gotta hear the words for it.
Mr. Heyman, for once in your life, I advise you to tell the truth. First of all, let's go back and think. I lost my world title to Brock after Roman screwed me. Then, I lost a chance at a rematch to Roman because Brock screws me. Paul, what kind of sick game are you playing with me? Cody, even though Roman Reigns is and forever will be my tribal chief, I am no longer his wise man. I'm currently employed as the advocate to the reigning, defending, undisputed, first ever Triple Crown Ultra Heelz champion, Brock Lesnar. And then, the tribal chief comes out.
Oh.
Paul, you don't owe this man an explanation. Cody, look, I'm just as pissed as you. At the pay-per-view, you were supposed to acknowledge me. Matter of fact, I was supposed to beat you so badly, you were gonna put that black and gold jumpsuit back on. So here's how we solve this. Tonight, you, me, fight pit. No rules, no refs, no outsiders. Last man breathing wins. Match 1 was for the TNA Women's Championship. It was Jada Parker taking on champion Bianca Belair. Hashtag and new women's champion, Jada Parker.
So, why not?
Why not, for real?
And this was a rematch from the pay-per-view.
That's pretty cool.
Also a rematch from the pay-per-view. AJ Styles taking on the MLW Openweight champion Gunther. Hashtag draw.
Oh wow.
They've gone to a time limit draw twice.
Wow.
That's crazy.
We got to see that in WWE 2K25.
Yes, we do.
So there will be a third match. And our main event for the #1 contender for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship inside of a fight pit. Last man breathing. It will be the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus the African American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Excuse me. Cordarius Raheem Rhodes.
Very Usi.
And the winner,
Flowers.
and the last man breathing, Cody Rhodes.
Very Usi.
But wait, before we go off the air, our general manager, Jim Cornette, I would like to divert your attention from the horrific scene inside the ring. I'd like to remind everyone this is a dangerous sport. Every time our athletes step into the ring, they risk injury and life and death. Our winner is lucky to walk away with help from our officials. Our other competitor will be airlifted to a local medical facility. Godspeed to everyone.
Cheers to that.
And now, Dragon Force, sir.
Dragon Force.
Oh yeah. So me as of lately. These last few shows ain't that much talking. We getting straight into the action. I'm gonna start this off something super heavy. We are gonna have a battle royale for the tag teams, like an over the top rope.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have Imperium,
Okay.
Uncle Howie, Dexter Loomis, FTR, Ozzy Open, and the British Beatdown Club.
Take my money.
This is a fight right here.
Our second match, we're gonna do almost the same thing, but we're gonna have us a little fatal 4-way women's style. We're gonna have So Ruka, Tegan Knox, Chelsea Green, because I love her,
Okay.
Yeah, I like
and Sky Blue.
Ooh,
Oh man.
I'm going with Chelsea.
In our next match, we're gonna go hard hitting. We're gonna get straight to it. Damian Priest will be facing Kane. And in our final match,
It's a dream match.
and in my final match, I want to go hard. I want to go hard to paint. I want to make a match, Dark, that me and you have not thought about with these two people.
Okay.
I want The Undertaker versus Jacob Fatu in a last man standing match.
Wow. Okay.
Which Taker though?
This is the badass.
We're using American Badass Taker.
Badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
badass.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No holds ball right there.
That's so funny. Before that, we got Timu Undertaker versus Kane.
Yeah, you're right.
That's funny.
Thank you, Drew. Somebody
And
finally said it.
This is a dope card, y'all.
And that will be the end of Dragon Force. I got to go hard because it's April. It's April 1st. April Fool's Day. So I got to make all these fools act a fool.
Act a fool? That's nuts. That's not even close to my bag. Damn.
Hey man. Look, you ain't say nothing. I'd have thought it went in there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Chin, tits,
So
shoo. That wasn't even close. Yeah, this ain't my day.
You gotta throw a sound effect.
It's okay.
This is not my day.
Thank you, RX.
Anyway.
Get to the show.
So, it has happened. CM Punk is a WrestleMania main eventer. Night one, but, you know.
Yeah, I would assume night one. Definitely.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
Only one thing. For me. Where does Jey Uso like?
Main event Jey Uso is not in the main event.
He's not in the main event.
Now he fits in the category of not winning the Royal Rumble and not main eventing WrestleMania. He's there with Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shit, who else? Was Stone Cold was there? No. I can't remember everybody.
Now, back in that era, I don't think anybody ever got snubbed, did they?
If Vince had it his way, a lot of people would have seen show up on the pay-per-view, remember?
Well, it was all about Stone Cold when it was Vince McMahon at that time, so a lot of people got snubbed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also with The Rock, too.
Yeah, The Rock came. Undertaker was always going to be there regardless. Then they started, pushing Kane. Mm-hmm. Then they started pushing these guys and left the tag team behind. It was a lot going on.
It was, especially in the Vince era.
Yeah.
But now in this era, it's like, are we really living this again? Like the people getting shoved over or pushed over for a main event?
I mean, it hasn't been like that for a long time. So I think that's what the final boss is, one of the main keys now, to bring back that era, to bring back the baby face into the heel to baby face, and then we not heel or baby face no more. We just us. So that's what they're doing right now.
Well, look at this match. It's technically all baby faces.
It is.
Yeah.
One potential heel, though.
Yeah, Seth Rollins is the de facto heel because he has beef with both sides. So he's a de facto heel. And then CM Punk, I guess Roman would be the tweener. And then CM Punk is the baby face.
The underdog.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what's funny? I don't see Seth Rollins really being the heel because, as like the New Day, he ain't wrong at what he said.
No.
That's the thing. He's not. He's the voice of reason, but for the sake of saying we need a heel, he ends up becoming the heel.
We're in an era where like most of the heels are actually telling the truth.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre,
New Day,
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Yeah.
Boy, the New Day told the truth so damn bad they became heels right off that.
And you know who's on top of all that? Mr. Sinister himself.
Yep.
Karrion
Kross.
Yeah.
The fact that he does nothing but is so impactful in storylines is insane.
He's planting seeds.
He is.
Because he's about to do something. I feel like he's about to do something because I was like, they can't just keep having him here dressing up as his victims and just keep going. It's like this is all leading up to him versus everybody or him having a title and then something like that. Because look at the woman he's with. Look at Scarlett, right? Look at her. She's baddie. She's beautiful. She's not being used. What are they doing with these two? So that's what I look at them as like, what kind of heels these guys are turning into, and where are you going to cross from there? Because when he was bald-headed and looking like some Mad Max thing, he was dominating.
Yeah.
But now look at him. He's like a emo therapist. Trying to get into everybody's feelings. Look, my man.
I like to call him an accountant.
An accountant. I like that. Of feelings.
Yeah.
Jesus!
Of feelings. It's like
He's like an accountant that just like does blow on the weekends.
Hey, man. You know what? I could be with him. I could be with him. If you name Scarlett Blow, I would do it on the weekends too.
Like he does. You know, he's on a cycle of fucking steroids and he does blow on the weekend.
I definitely make a Blow sequel with her.
Jesus!
I can tell you right now. This contract signing brought me back to the old days of a contract signing.
Yeah.
Where there was no handstone, no table flip, nobody gonna do a table. It was just words. and I was on the edge of my seat just listening to everybody.
And the fact that CM Punk took the time to acknowledge the head of the table.
Yeah.
And then
First
he
of all,
said, by the way, that ain't the favor.
Nope. Smiled and walked away. But did you see Paul Heyman's reaction when he said that? That was the most interesting thing to me, because you see Paul Heyman's reaction. He's like, oh, fuck. He's like, damn, Roman Reigns now know this ain't the favor. So now Roman looking at the wise man like, you holding out for me again? So we getting that whole Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns thing again with CM Punk. Which I like what they incorporated that, because it falls back to, what is it? What is CM Punk and Brock Lesnar? A Paul Heyman guy.
Yep.
So I like what Messiah said. It's just all thrown back to like the old school days.
Yep.
So
This is a good concept, man. Like, even Roman thinking that this was the favor was like the whole entirety of what this whole bout is going to be. Thinking about it is like, okay, yeah, he's gonna be main event WrestleMania. Wait, he just told me it's not. Wait, this is not the favor? What the fuck then? Like, what's going on? So I'm really intrigued of what's gonna happen next.
Can we also acknowledge the fact that when CM Punk acknowledged Roman Reigns, he called that man the big dog, and Roman like he wanted to throw up in his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's the work of this guy right here.
What up, G?
Yo, speaking of him, did you guys? Of course, you guys heard what he did. That Vince McMahon did. Did he really buy TNA?
He bought TNA?
Nah.
Or was that an April Fool's joke?
I thought it was
April
Fool's.
Fool's
April
joke.
Fool's
It was
joke.
today, bro.
Yo, imagine that.
Look,
Just
I'm about to
imagine
look.
that.
I'm about to say, look, it's April Fool's joke, because if it was real, WWE would have cut all ties with them immediately, because they don't want to have no ties with Vince McMahon
Yeah,
right
that
now.
would have been wild.
But what if that is Vince McMahon's way of getting back in there somehow?
Holy smokes. You know what?
That's what I
Could be
thought about.
possible.
It's like
I didn't
that.
even think of that when I saw that.
It's like TNA's
What's
like
good
the
to
Green
her?
Ranger, right? And when the Green Ranger found the back door of the Megazord, I think that's what Vince McMahon's. If that's really true, and if that really happens, then that's the back door of WWE, because they got that TNA and WWE contract thing going on. So what if he bought that, and what if all the people who getting fired because they found out he bought the company? Like Gail Kim left because they got history of not.
You know
liking each other.
what though? I'm sure they'd find a way to just null and void the contract.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's like,
Knowing
fuck,
Vince, he
screw
would
this.
do that shit.
that is true.
Knowing
But-
Vince, he would do that shit though. Like, he would literally fire everybody in there that doesn't seem to his fit. Like, it's just, damn. I don't want
And he'll keep some people. He'll keep the people he know from WWE.
Oh, he's gonna fire Dolph Ziggler. I know that.
Oh,
No,
boy,
he's Ziggler was a Vince guy.
Yeah,
He gonna walk in
yeah.
and Nick
He'll
Nemeth.
keep him.
Well, I'm sorry, he was a bump boy for Vince, but
But look where he kept them in WWE. He's just literally in catering every 6 months.
Are we talking about
Like the
JTG
Miz.
still? Oh, no, sorry, I forgot. He's no longer there.
Oh,
JTG.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Oh shit! That's funny as hell.
Eventually I'm going to meet these guys, and I'm still going to say these jokes to their face. They're probably going to laugh, but I'm going to be dead ass serious when I say it.
Israel in the chat said calling it Paul getting CM Punk is only part of the deal. He's going to turn on Roman.
I feel like there is some implications that Roman might get turned.
I
by Paul
see it the
Heyman.
opposite way. I feel Roman's going to throw away Paul.
Because of the secrets, the lies.
Roman's going to get to the punch first. And I also see, actually, this was something I was thinking about, and then somebody online like made the scenario like bigger. I also see, because obviously Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are getting fed up with Solo. I see
saw
them
that.
turning on Solo, and then obviously Jimmy's been very helpful with Roman recently. I see Jimmy, Jacob, Tama helping out Roman. Super bloodline.
I could see that. I mean, this iteration of
What's in the
bloodlines
family?
are getting into. It's like a virus. There's a new one coming, like every year.
well, there's more of them coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
there's hella oozes.
Remember, it's the
So-
tall one that's coming. What's his name?
Hikuleo.
Hikuleo's
He's
coming.
He's going to dominate once he come in.
Higaleo's coming. The other one that
Zilla's
Shane fought a
coming.
long
Zilla's
time ago.
coming.
Yeah, Zilla coming. He probably going to go to
Zilla told me
NXT.
he coming.
Oh, and the Lance is coming too.
I'm about to say Zilla just had a son. He just had a kid like the day before yesterday.
Yeah, he named his son after his dad.
Yeah.
The late great Umaga. I don't know how to pronounce his name, his real name. You know, pronouncing their name is kind of a little difficult.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. Zilla got to be the first Samoan in that family that's a man to have one child that we know of.
For now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? For now. But for everybody else that was there, we was like, oh, they ain't got no kids. So Rome was like, I have 5. First of all, bitch, wait a minute. why do you have so many?
What about Jacob, man? He got 7.
Jey Uso. We saw his kid.
Jacob fucked me up when he said, I got 7.
Jacob got 7 ooses.
Those family bloodline, they run deep.
They run deep for real.
They run deep. It's a whole village.
If somebody in that family say, I'm going to get my cousins to fight you, just leave. Just leave the state.
That's a fact.
Leave the state. Don't even stay there because you're going to get jumped by like 50 people.
They going to jump. They going to make sure you ain't leaving. They going to tie you up.
Jumping over to Monday Night Raw.
I'll pull out the Glock.
Wait, can I say something before we switch the segment?
Yeah.
So my theory is on this, right? I agree. Seth Rollins is the heel. He gonna do something that's gonna backfire on him. He's probably gonna get jealous of CM Punk trying to pin Roman Reigns. Probably pull them off. Something happens. Roman hits him with the Superman punch, knocks him out, gets out the ring. He's about to give CM Punk the running spear, but Paul Heyman grabs Roman's leg, and that's the favor to make sure he don't win.
Okay.
To make sure that none of them win, especially Roman, so he could be victory at the WrestleMania, so he could win his first main event.
That's a good prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is going to happen. Like Paul Heyman, I agree. Paul Heyman's going to turn on Roman and deliver the favor to CM Punk, and then it's going to be like CM Punk and Roman after that. I don't know what's going to happen to Seth. Probably something with Paul Logan. I don't know.
He's going to end up like
What?
McIntyre.
Let me throw this monkey wrench into it. Raw's in Minneapolis. What if it's something wild like he brings back Brock Lesnar to help Punk?
That is a rumor. that was a rumor that Brock Lesnar might appear. That might appear, and he might try to stop John Cena as well. Something's gonna happen because I seen you pull up John Cena with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, get into Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. John Cena and Cody Rhodes went at it, and they threw shade at Tony Khan.
They did. He did.
They threw shade at
The
everybody.
main man threw shade at Tony Khan.
Who isn't throwing shade at Tony Khan?
I made billionaires money. You just stole millions from their kids.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, wow.
Yo, John's been watching.
Hey, it hurts for me to say this again. I'm fucking with John Cena. Ah, man, that hurts. Good Lord.
But this man is telling the truth.
Nah, he telling the truth. Respect the 17-time world champion.
Almost 17 times.
I'm giving him that 16 because I don't want to see. No offense, I don't want to see him at 17.
That Ric Flair number too good.
Ric Flair too close.
It's not even the Ric Flair number anymore. It's just the fact that John Cena was the poster boy for WWE, and Vince is going to put the belt on him as many times as he can. Now that we got a good established of wrestlers, different talents, and different people that out here doing more than what John Cena has done in ring wise, I don't want to see him with another title because he's now technically a full-time but still a part-time wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to see him with a belt on his shoulder coming there talking ish, because if you're going to be full-time, that means you're going to have to be there every show like the rest of the champions. Not be there today, and then we don't see you for two more weeks, then you show up on the third week.
Well, we've seen him for 3 weeks straight now.
It was like he said in the promo. He was like, I never left. He said, I've always been around. He said, I've always been, like, he was just letting people do their thing while he just sat in the background, you know what I'm saying, in the cut and looking at everybody. And that's when he said it. He was like, nobody deserves it. And that's why I'm taking it. And I would like to see him as 17-time world champion because we need that for this new generation. We have to evolve, like he said, predecessor. We have to evolve from the past to know where we go in the future. And he said himself, he said, I want to shake the hand of the 18-time world champion.
Right.
And that's the encouragement that we need. is to keep developing and keep building up wrestlers or future stars and all that stuff. So this is why I'm always been a John Cena fan. Like, he done it all. And it's true, Vince McMahon gave him the title, did this and everything, but Vince did that for a reason, because he knew that he was going to break Ric Flair's record. He was going to be one of the greatest wrestlers to lace up some boots, even though he wears sneakers. You know? So
Dude was cooking.
Like, he's a trendsetter. He did. He changed the titles. He changed the clothes.
Everybody hated.
He did. Say it again.
He changed the type to a spinning belt. That I finally seen a documentary where everybody they asked had that spinning belt. They go, "What do you think?" Oh my God, that ugly ass belt. There's so many people that hated that damn belt.
I ain't gonna lie, it was beautiful.
All types of shit.
I'm from the hood, so to me that was like the dopest thing to ever see. From like a title. No, every title that passed, right? It was beautiful, gold, everything. But that one, it changed again because it made you realize it's like, oh snap, they have belts and titles. You could do that. So he did a spinner because now. Still today, the spinning title still exists because Ring of Honor has it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they have a spinner belt. If you ever watch Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and I still don't understand why they have
Athena. Watch Athena. Athena has it. She has a spinner belt. She be like this.
Yeah, she has a spinner belt. She has a spinner belt with her picture in it.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. That is funny because it's like those necklaces with your pictures in it.
Yeah.
But you never seen a title like that. Only fans you see do stuff like that. Not no major company would do something like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Was that a bell?
Yes. So
We got
what
all
he
the sound
said,
effects.
though,
No, I love the sound effects.
what Cena said though was crazy, and it's a John Cena promo, of course. He said, "I'm not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you." Mm-hmm. He was like, "I'm just going to bury the mediocrity of this whole thing." Like he thinks he's too perfect. He does perfect promos.
He's too rehearsed.
He's too rehearsed. Like, dude was cooking until Cody said this. The people chose me, John. You got chosen by somebody who was not even here anymore.
Just like with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, the chosen one. Who chose you?
chose you?
Say his name.
Yeah, like
Forbidden to say his name.
Hey, look, and that's
Yo, the
that's
whole
why I get
crowd
that.
went off when Cody did that.
I love the Vince references now.
I love it.
Say his
look.
name.
What up, G?
Hey, look, this is why I said what I said. I love wrestling. I love that era when John Cena showed up. Even though he slapped my boy Kurt, and Kurt had to put him through the ringer. But from that day going forward, I've never cared for John Cena. When he left, and we got new people to step up, and they actually had to be somebody, I found wrestling more enjoyable because I didn't have to get John Cena pushed down our throat like Roman Reigns was trying to get pushed down our throats with Vince.
He was John Cena. You gotta admit what Cody said. He's our Superman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then now,
Superman get beat by Batman all the time.
Well, that's Batman. Batman a whole different league. That's just Batman. Batman killed everybody.
But you can't. The thing is, like, Cody's got that Batman mentality though.
Yeah,
he does. He's dressed nice. He's probably almost a billionaire. Freaking dude does educated decisions about his matches.
I say more like Nightwing.
A little bit
more like a Nightwing. Like he went from Robin to Nightwing.
So you say like Randy Orton's Batman?
Yeah. Because that's
Randy Orton. No, Randy Orton is Red Hood. That motherfucker's different breed.
Back to Dusty.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman jumped in on the conversation.
Did he?
He said, "I don't truly get why fans are up in arms when WWE mentions AEW or when AEW mentions WWE. If you want to be treated like children, watch Elmo. Or better yet, tell Vince Kennedy McMahon to start a new promotion."
You fucking mark!
And ironically, there was the April Fool's meme.
Yo, MJF is a cool dude. I met MJF. We was at the last time big event.
You got my boy, the Macho Man impersonator.
Yeah, but Macho Verse. I was standing right next to Macho Verse when he did that. He's like, suck my dick, oh yeah. That's what he told him. Suck my dick, oh yeah. Yeah. I was standing right there. We was just laughing. We was just laughing. But we don't take it personal, none of that. Macho, he was just laughing about it and stuff. Like, shout out to Macho Verse and the whole cosplay wrestling community out there. They doing big things, man. Big things. It was a lot of, and that's another thing you don't see these days. Like, people dress up as their favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
So now you see that a lot now. And I know a couple of cosplayers who came and showed their fandom. And I even did skits with them where one of my friends, he dresses up as the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Nice.
So I told people, I was like, I'm under new management now from the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. So that video went viral. Like, how can you go from that to whoever next? Like, you can't top the $1 Million Man.
Word.
Yeah. That's my next on the list is LA Knight. He's a cool guy.
Eli Drake.
Eli J. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. I wish you had that sound effect.
You got it.
There you go.
You got it.
There you go. I love that. That was the
I was
best.
ranting one time with this. I smell dummy.
You guys got to check out Fan Fanatic. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Fan Fanatic.
I haven't.
So Fan Fanatic is this big sports Comic-Con type thing now.
Okay.
That they have at the Javits Center in New York City. So you got WWE, Major League Baseball.
Oh, that was a thing
NFL,
last summer.
Summer.
Yeah, okay.
So I went last year. Oh man, I met Hulk Hogan. Listen, I met Hulk Hogan. Man. Listen. I met Hulk Hogan, the wrestler.
He said, "I'm sorry."
The wrestler. Don't feel bad.
It's a Chris Benoit situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, at this point.
Still alive.
But I went to take a picture with him because it's Hulk Hogan. Now, what he does after that is cool. He tried to sell me his beer. That was the funny part.
You should have told him no, brother.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me.
He just gotta keep saying, brother. No, brother. No, thank you.
I keep telling you, brother is the light version of the N-word. That's all it is.
Or we could do the Booker T chant that's going around every arena now. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Nigga. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
That's the next soundbite.
Yeah, that is so funny. They do it
Please
3
get that
times.
soundbite.
Yeah, we do need that soundbite now.
It was cool.
So apparently, Wale Mania has been like, it's like legit now because it's being streamed on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Kaz, who's actually hosting this.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
So Zilla Fatu is
With
a
Jeff
guest.
Hardy.
Samantha the Bomb, the now wife of Trevor, is a guest. Jeff Hardy is a guest, and Big Swole and her weed is the MC.
Make sure Tony Khan's not there.
Make sure Tony Khan's not there to smoke it.
to smoke it, okay?
Hey, I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna say it right here, right now, right? Samantha just dropped the bomb part off her name. That shit is whack. She should name her name Samantha Take Shots, because that's what her man's about to take in 3 seconds.
Somebody watch Jeff Hardy that night, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need another road rager.
Yeah.
Make sure he stay away from.
Make
the
sure my
bar.
boy okay, all right?
Make sure he bring Matt Hardy on.
Yeah, because he's more responsible.
Yo, imagine Matt Hardy as Broken Matt at a Wale Mania. That would be so funny. That would be so
Every
funny.
black person in there is gonna yell delete like it's a freestyle verse.
Yo, for real.
That's
It's gonna
funny
be
as
the best
hell.
thing ever.
Yeah, so this is gonna be dope because we can watch it now.
I can't wait. I'm gonna talk to my boy Cass and see what the experience is like, man. Because
I feel like
he's hosting this with Jeff Hardy, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
oh man,
it's gonna be dope.
Jeff Hardy gonna skydive off of some jump off of
He
some
gonna
shit.
skydive
They gonna make him do some shit. Imagine that he come out in the crowd, come out on the stage, he start doing his dance, and everybody's doing it.
Everybody's getting messed up, and the people he has to help, he first dance in the entrance first, and then just go and help them.
It wouldn't be Jeff Hardy if he didn't.
It wouldn't be Jeff
It
Hardy.
wouldn't be Jeff Hardy. That's right.
It wouldn't be
But we're 2025. It wouldn't be Jeff Hardy if he ain't singing an old school R&B black song.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
That is so true.
That's why
That
you
is
got
so
invited
true.
to the cookout.
Did you guys catch Mickie James in her comments on the recent episode of LFG about the women wrestlers wearing jazzed up lingerie as ring gear?
Yeah, and I looked at that and was like, bitch, you wore booty shorts and a dress your whole career, and you didn't change it until damn near after you was already world champion.
And
you complaining?
did you also realize that Mickie James will not be on season 2 of LFG, which they're already filming?
That's crazy.
She got replaced with Michelle Cool, right?
Correct.
Michelle McCool.
The Undertaker's wife.
The Undertaker was like, let me bring my wife over.
He put the tombstone down.
So yeah,
But shout out to Mickie J. That's one of my homies over there. She's a real cool person in real life. Always helping out people. And, you know, if you listen to her, she really spit gems out there. I understand why she did that. Even though she came from the era that, you know, started everything. But also they try not to bring that back so they won't lose.
yeah, that was her argument. Was a lot of the girls are like, they're purposely bringing them the way they're presenting themselves as the Diva era.
Yeah.
Even though the wrestling is no longer in the Divas era. It's like, well, why are you backtracking?
To be honest with you, I don't know if it's backtracking, because if I grew up in that era and that's what I like and that's what I model myself after, I'm going to model myself after that, because that's the era of wrestling I grew up in. Be happy that motherfuckers ain't modeling this shit after Sable and Jacqueline from back in the Attitude era where they was wearing damn near nothing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. At least Diva had class, you know what I'm saying? At least they had contracts and magazines, and actually they was doing entertainment media.
Yep.
Because back in the days when Mickie James and Trish Stratus and all of them, they didn't have none of that. They just had Playboy and Entertainment, Entertainment on CBS. That's it.
Yeah.
But the Diva era just opened a lot of doors of networking for women. It was actually powering women in wrestling, not degrading them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. If she came from the Diva era, then she came from the glamorous and also, like, you know, trying to get her business on, because that was a business era for women too.
And also, in none of their defense, some of these girls ain't built like how some of they was back in the day.
It's a fact.
That is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact.
Like some of their ring gear is made to fit their body, but they're more shapely than other women from back in the day. So that ring gear is not going to stay in the same place while you're doing suplexes, jump rope moves. You're doing too much movement. Unless you're going to come out there and wrestle in full-on pants, there's no way you're going to win this argument.
True.
I guess that's what she's saying. Why are more girls not wearing pants? Like Rhea went from pants to booty shorts. Bianca Belair went from pants to booty shorts.
There was a lot of wardrobe malfunctions too, if you think about it, through the history of women in suits and bodysuits, pants and tops.
Yeah.
Only what was her name? Candice Michelle, that had the full bodysuits that never malfunctioned at all because she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Like, but now you see it now. It's like a woman put on the tights, and sometimes the tights don't fit her because, you know, they want, like, whatever, like women wrestling, they want the producers want them to wear tight as possible, right? So they can show their sex appeal. But if they too tight and then she bends over and hit somebody with a suplex or a slam, they're gonna rip. So that's why they make the switch to the booty shorts. Plus, it keeps them cooled down too.
WrestleMania 35. Dana Brooke, nip slip on the way to the ring.
Yes.
That was the
Didn't
most
even make it
beautiful
to the
thing.
ring with a tit out.
Nope.
Hey,
Didn't even make it to the ring.
Hey, look,
That was the most beautiful thing ever.
It was. Goddamn, it was. Outfit, my wardrobe malfunctions are crazy. Jada Parker outfit got changed again because you know what happened last time.
Because Jada Parker booty is like a person of its own, bro. Like, that booty just needs its own ring gear separated from the top and the legs. That's it. It's like, it just gets... I'm thinking it's my TV, right? They say add more pounds to the camera. No, it's just getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and I'm just like, damn, girl.
You know what?
As it get thicker and thicker, I get bigger and bigger and bigger. I start pausing shows.
You know what was the worst malfunction, though? WrestleMania 2000. Freaking Mae Young in the Royal Rumble.
Oh God,
That was the worst.
That was the first pair of old puppies I ever saw in my life. Like
that wasn't a malfunction. That was a fault on Vince McMahon just letting that shit fly too fast.
he's like, let's see how the crowd reacts. Show your puppies.
Keep it up, my nigga.
Oh my God. I remember that.
Got
And he was
got
with
some
John
old
Cena.
Right behind, right in front of Booker T, just doing it.
Hulk Hogan, we come for you. I can't believe Vince McMahon got away with that on TV.
Word.
Twice. That's crazy.
So Vince Russo, he said something stupid again.
That's normal.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I did skip one. I skipped one.
Nah, you're good.
Well, a couple weeks ago, we reported the Bloodsport, which will be, as usual, the WrestleMania weekend. We now have a fuller lineup of WWE stars that will be there, and a former WWE person, Timothy Thatcher, who he's been there the last few years since he's been away from WWE. But we now have
Mr. Sinister himself.
yes, Mr. Karrion Kross. He'll be there. Charlie Dempsey, son of William Regal. Pete Dunne and Carmen Petrovich from NXT.
I'm actually looking forward to this.
Damn, you got Pete Dunne and he fucking somebody.
Yeah,
he's
they all
definitely
have shoot backgrounds, so it makes sense.
I was looking at this and I was like, yeah, Pete Dunne is gonna be the headliner, bro.
But Pete Dunne never lost his like attitude, his edge, and his hardcoreness like Karrion Kross. You know what I'm saying? Pete Dunne is just, I just like watching him because it's just looking at like, yo, he about to do something violent. And it's gonna be beautiful, and just pay attention. It's like Terry Funk all over again.
Mm-hmm.
But what's not it about Pete Dunne right now with this new team with Tyler Bates? I'm not digging it.
Nah.
I mean, they teamed way back in NXT UK, so it's not like it's a new thing, but just I guess the presentation is off.
He needs to
like,
bulk up.
how do you lose a squash match? You know, with the Street Profits?
Because they hate him. They're backstage. They hate him because look what they did to him. He went from UK NXT. Then NXT dominated. Then when he came to the main roster, that's what they do. They turn him into a butch. You know what I mean? Like, and they turn him to like this maniac person type. Like, yeah, I was just like, no, it's not the look for him. What he needs to do is just reinvent himself and bulk up like Drew McIntyre did.
Word.
And just go on a rampage and just fucking people up. That's all. And
But once again, the WWE expanding their repertoire of allegiance to outside companies. So they started with TNA, and now they're working with GCW. They're working. They have. Matter of fact, Natty's going to be working with NWA this year too.
Yeah,
she's having a match with NWA. So it's nice to see them, working with other people.
And it's nice to see Natty working like in other places as well.
I'm about to say, look, Triple H played with his toys. Tony Khan keeps his toys in the house. I'm about to say, look, Tony Khan keeps his toys in the house. Triple H allows people to play with his toys and actually bring them back.
Yeah. In the same condition.
If you break it, you bought it.
Yeah, for real.
Now, over to Monkey Head, Vince Russo.
Monkey Head.
So he said, I've said it a million times, Tony Khan is a mark. That part we agree with.
Yeah, we all agree with that.
What a mark.
Triple H is a mark.
Okay, now hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
They are a mark. That's grammatically incorrect.
So how can a wrestler be a mark?
Let me finish. They are a mark. Grammatically incorrect. They are not making business decisions. They are making wrestling mark decisions. Says the person who was a writer, and the first time he got called to a TV taping and they let him inside the barricade, he marked out himself. According to Jim Cornette, according to Jim Ross, according to freaking Michael Hayes, according to who else used to work there? Fit Finlay. All the producers that were there during the time, he was there. They said he marked out just being inside the barricade. There wasn't even a match. This was just during the friggin' production meeting.
Wow.
So who's the mark?
It's just a mark calling other people marks.
Yeah, basically.
What were you going to say?
It's a whole board of marks.
So, Vince, I got something for you. It's a very special message. Cody said it himself.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm happy that you had that as soundbite.
Now,
It's the best line you ever
he
said.
said they're not making business decisions. Refer back to CM Punk and the Ari Helwani interview. AEW is not a business.
It's not. It's just there to have fun.
I'll leave it at that.
Wow, that's true.
It's not a business. The owner is a nice guy.
All ex-WWE wrestlers. That's what AEW stand for.
Yep. All ex WWE wrestlers. Wow.
It's basically WCW 2.0. 2.0. WCW
Except for his
2.0.
word.
Nailed it on the head. I mean, all
Except for his words.
WWE.
That's only different.
And what's happening now to AEW? They losing all their stars that's going to WWE. Eventually, Jericho's going to leave and go retire in WWE.
Yeah, he's gonna take enough time off that you're gonna forget he was at AEW. Then he'll show back up for a Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah, he'll bring a list. Or
I
whatever.
never said anything bad about you guys. Don't worry, I never said anything bad.
He gonna start talking his ish about AEW like he wasn't over there dick riding him.
Facts. Facts.
He be like, I never loved her.
Oh, they
You
got a
thought I
forbidden-
loved her, but I was just doing that just to get the money. Fuck out of here.
Oh, you forget that they did the Forbidden Door. He was on Broken Skull.
That's right. Come and said Vince Russo deserves to boo this man.
Boo this man.
A Buddhist man.
Facts.
I actually met Vince Russo.
Boo this man.
Him and Dave
Meltzer.
Yeah, boo them.
Honestly,
Please,
I'll take a Dave Meltzer story over a Vince Russo story.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's very.
I would take a Hulk Hogan story talking about African Americans before I listen to neither one of them.
Ironically,
Take that.
Hulk Hogan's next.
Yes.
Oh shit!
I love
I
when
do
you
this
guess
every
stuff.
week.
Hogan,
What
we
the
coming
fuck?
for you.
Hulk Hogan,
We coming for you.
he's moved from racism to child abuse.
Oh shit!
I saw that video.
His daughter, in her interview, hold on, where's the article? In her interview, his daughter, Brooke Hogan, released a statement about how her family treated her as a child and as an adult. She stated she was abused as a child from both Linda and Hulk Hogan. She didn't even call him by his name, Terry Boella. Earlier this week, Linda posted a video about Brooke and didn't. Hold on, I got the wrong part of the article. There was a reason I saved the wrong part of the article. Damn it! But yeah, she said both of her parents beat her. Allegedly.
Yeah, it's called being a child and a parent. You know, they was like leg dropping you, throwing you against the wall. you waking up in the morning to a chair shot.
Like this,
Yeah, I feel bad.
you.
A chair shot in the morning, you know.
Imagine that. Your dad wake you up and says, "You gotta go to school, brother."
They were both mentally, verbally, and physically abusive since early childhood.
Sound
Okay,
like
I want to say
the
something, but
typical
I don't think
80s and
it's.
90s parents to me.
He's putting
Look,
his
I
hand
wanna
in his
say-
ear, just hearing the abuse.
Look, I want to say something, but I don't want it to be. I don't want to sound inappropriate on here. But
Too late.
as being a black guy, that sounds normal. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay,
Okay.
we can leave it at that.
Yeah, because when we get off the air, I'm going to say what I have to say.
Did you guys see the video with Linda Hogan?
Oh God,
About the child support and all that stuff or whatever.
that was the ugliest crying I ever seen in my life.
Yes, that was the ugliest. I'm like, what are you bitching about? You got half his shit.
Like, didn't you
Literally
leave him?
got half his
Why
shit.
you complaining?
Man, he
Why
still
you
take care
complaining?
of her.
Like, I don't know. These two were a weird pairing.
Yeah.
She just probably missed some leg dropping her. That's all. That's all it is.
My thighs ain't for you, brother.
So moving from Hulk Hogan to Mercedes Hogan.
Mercedes Hogan, yep.
Oh God.
Is anybody excited for Mercedes to win more belts? So she's
No.
not.
Is that a serious question?
Because Athena's got the Ring of Honor Women's title, and then she's got some indie title. So apparently Mercedes is going to win 2 more belts.
Yeah, she's gonna go over another talented superstar.
I mean, she joins. I mean, which female has really done that besides the men? Samoa Joe's done that, had titles like that. Kurt Angle has titles like that. So she just
Kenny
fits in
Omega.
that category of like wrestlers who went to other places and just dominated and became multiple time champion. I kind of like it because it's showing like what else she could do, you know, outside of WWE. And then she's just dominating everywhere she's going. Like, she's money.
I don't know. She hasn't connected with me in AEW.
She really didn't.
Have you ever met her?
It's missed the mark with me in AEW.
Have you ever met her before? If you ever meet her and she hug you, it's over. You're going to become a fan for life.
That's the thing. I was the biggest fan of her in WWE.
We were.
I liked what she did when she went to Japan. When she got to AEW and she would start producing herself.
I didn't like what she did in Japan. I told her that. She cursed me out. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm just like, the way you did in Japan was like, why? Like, why would you do that? Like, you look like you was out of place. You ever seen like wrestlers from the past go to Japan and it felt like natural? Mm-hmm. With her, it didn't feel natural. When she got to AEW, that's when it felt natural. I think that's because I'm used to like WWE feel to it. Because New Japan is not. You can't compare New Japan and WWE entertainment. It's too. It's different.
I get that.
Let me ask you a question. My bad to interrupt you.
No, that's good.
Do you think that she got paid well, or she got paid where she had what she gotten paid, like, or like the amount that she's supposed to get paid, or do you think she got overpaid?
Where in WWE?
AEW.
In AEW? Mm-hmm. I think that's another reason why she's grabbing the titles, because I don't think she's got the money that she's worth. I think she's underpaid for her talents. Really? Because look at her. She's.
I think she got overpaid in my opinion, but
not really, because for a wrestler in her status, you got to really look at her status. That's what people forget. Is like, forget the Sasha Banks stuff, right? And the gimmicks and everything. Look at her credentials. She won everything in WWE for women, right? She went on TV, right? She did multiple commercials with major companies. No one's ever done that like that besides Trish Stratus. No one. So now, when she left from there, she went to Japan. Japan is just basically all commercial, all day, every day. Like, you could do 10 commercials in one day and it'd be like multi-millionaire like commercials that's drawing money. Now when she got to AEW, that's when I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, she's one of the greats. Like, she's like a fucking Ric Flair. She went everywhere she went, she's just a diamond. Like, you know, when he went, he says, I'm gold. She's diamond. Everywhere she goes, she's diamond. And AEW is like a place where she's really showing like she's dominating everywhere she goes. And all these companies are riding the wave because she's going to go down as one of the greatest of all times. I can't knock that. You could hate her, you could love her, but her credentials speak for herself. She's taking titles from Medina, by the way.
Now look, with you saying that, I respect everything you said. But for me following all these women diehard wrestling fans, they're on our side with, they don't give a flying fuck about her in AEW. Nobody cares for her in AEW. No woman is really backing her because they don't really care for her. In WWE, yeah, you was born there. You was created there. We understand. You going to Japan, you're doing something most wrestlers did before they got to WWE. You took a step backwards. Cool. But once you got to AEW and you starting to be realizing, oh, they're going to let me do what I want, it's like, okay, now you're doing what Vince McMahon wouldn't let you do, and that's okay. But now you're doing too much, and it doesn't feel natural like it did when we first met you. It feels like you're forcing it now because you done been around for so long. And even some of the people that's legends don't even force it like that no more. They just go in there and be like, hey, look, I'm just here to let you shine. I'm getting my money. I'm out. I'm going to do what I got to do. But for her to be there and taking belts off of everybody, and I'm like, there's a lot of women there that could be holding these belts and doing other things. You're just seeing women wrestling on TV and these belts are being held away. She's at this point now, she's a female Brock Lesnar.
I got a great answer for you. I got a great answer. So I love everything you said, and I agree with you 100%. But it's just like I said earlier, she's doing things for the women that men already did for themselves. For example, and this person is an AEW himself, and he's a title chaser, Chris Jericho. She's just doing what Chris Jericho's did. And he just wants every title. Remember what Chris Jericho did in WWE? He took every title. What he did in WCW, he went for titles that was assigned to him and his size, right? He was Cruiserweight champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Boom. Then he left from there and went to ECW champion. AEW, he was what? The first world champion, right? He was winning titles. Then when he won the Ring of Honor title, that's when people started criticizing him. Oh, they just giving it to him and all that. No, this is Jericho. This is what he does. So when I look at Monet doing what she doing, she just following every wrestler that came before her. So when I look at her, when she idolizes Eddie Guerrero, she had to idolize Chris Jericho as well, the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller, because that's what she's doing. She's just doing gimmicks that was before her. You get what I'm saying?
I'm about to say she put you in the mind of Chris Jericho. And what did Chris Jericho say? I'm doing this for the titles, and I'm doing this for the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. What are you doing? She's doing it for the titles and the money, but you're not doing it for the fans of the love of wrestling.
But you know what's crazy?
I'm gonna tell you right now. You cut me a check and say I can do whatever I want. Oh, I'm snatching every belt. I'm about to be Kurt Angle mid 2000s holding every title just because I can. Now, if you talking about something, hey, we just want to see what you could do. Whatever belt you put me on, I'm gonna just hold that belt. I don't want all the belts. I don't want to carry all that gold. I don't want that. I don't want that crown on my head being that target.
She's gonna have to hire somebody to help her carry all those belts now.
She's gonna have to.
All right, we're going to skip the next one. Jump to Ryan Nemeth.
I got you.
So Ryan Nemeth changed his Twitter bio. Raise your hand if a literal billionaire sent someone to sue you 4 minutes before you walked on stage to your off-Broadway debut play this weekend.
Wow.
He's referring to his lawsuit against Tony Khan and AEW for his wrongful termination. This sounds like when CM Punk got terminated from WWE. It's ironic that he had a run-in with CM Punk for his reason that he got terminated from AEW.
Well, I like that you put this earlier, that Tony Khan is to Ryan Nemeth, where Vince is to CM Punk.
Correct.
That is true.
It comes full circle. Full circle.
Gotta be at this point.
Was that SC?
What up,
SC,
G?
Yep, that was SC. Yep.
Yes, it was.
That's dope. Yo, shout out to the sound machine right there. That's just
Thank
fire.
you, appreciate it. Sound guy.
The sound guy.
Yeah, so Ryan Nemeth got served while he was going out to do a Broadway show, and CM Punk got served on his wedding day.
Wow.
It's nice. It's nice that he has his brother is getting the heel role for him to be a tag team with. It's nice, I guess.
He needed his brother.
He definitely needed his brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
After that JBL thing, now what happened to that JBL?
He's still doing that.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it. Yeah, he's not making as many appearances.
It is so fired
still
that
doing
Why
it.
he don't join Elijah?
WWE shows. Like, it's crazy.
I was hoping he did that like the Royal Rumble. He just showed up and clothesline his body and dip.
Yeah.
That's what I thought
That
he
would've
was
been
going to do
crazy.
too. And just come up to the ring and just clothesline and then exit out the ring. That's it.
Yeah.
We had a wrestling god moment.
Yo, you forever be the wrestling
God. And
All
we're going
right.
to go outside the ropes before we go home.
Man, that looked delicious.
Best burger style. The classic cheeseburger, the bacon cheeseburger, the patty melt, the chili cheeseburger.
I might go with the bacon.
I'm a fatty. I like all 4 of these bitches. God damn.
Can we just have them in one sandwich?
Yeah.
I'm a bacon guy.
Ak would do it.
I'm on top like that. Just,
Yo, Ak, let me get all these.
The diner.
the Aki way.
Aki way.
The diner by my girl's house has something called the heart attack. It's 2 bacon cheeseburgers, patty melt style,
Oh my God.
but they serve it to you as 2 different grilled cheese sandwiches. They make one grilled cheese, They make 2 grilled cheese. They give you burger with bacon, in between the 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Holy shit.
That sound like.
I'm sorry, you said this is by where?
That's in Vegas, right?
No, this is in freaking Wayne.
What?
No, I'm sorry, Totowa. Wayne, Totowa. Wayne, somewhere in Wayne or Totowa.
I went to a place like that in Vegas where you go to like it's like a operating like a doctor's facility.
Yeah.
And you wear like a
I've seen that.
gown.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And they got burgers like that called triple bypass and all the other stuff.
Yeah, it's called the heart attack here.
Hey, Dar. When I come back up there, I'm calling you. I don't give a damn you at work or not.
Yo.
I need the address. I'm going.
Matter of fact, I'll make sure we go there this Friday, and I'll take a picture of it for you. I'll get one this Friday just so you can see what it looks like.
Oh man.
You take a picture of that. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do when I get paid. I'm going to the store and I'm making one.
It's grilled cheese, burger cheese, bacon, grilled cheese, burger cheese, bacon. Man,
Homemade is always better.
it's literally like when I end up doing this, I have to deconstruct it. I end up eating like 2 different grilled cheeses and putting a burger inside the grilled cheese because otherwise that's just too much.
Let me tell you what it sounded like you did describe to me. It sounded like you did describe the one night stand with Jada Parker, and I'm here for all of it.
Word. It's almost like Chad Johnson when he said, "I'm all in."
Damn right. I'm all in. I'm all in. Raw. No condom. You understand me?
And this
Somebody
has
leave me
been,
here pregnant.
This has been another episode of the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast. I am Darth Messiah. Thank you for dropping in.
Of course. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Thank you. This is the dope show.
All right, Alex the Hill. Thank you for coming, sir. As always.
Oh yeah, you know me.
J Kid.
Good night. Good fight.
Peace.
Oh God.
Peace.